Steady hands, my vows I keep. Silhouettes in twilight's hold. Silent stories hunters told. Arrow flies with the night's cold stare. Winded whispers through the air. Pray ahead in shadows glow. The bow hunter moves soft and slow. Tracks in dirt, they speak so loud. Hidden truths under nature's shroud. Steps are whispers, leaves will sing. Heart's a drum with a tightening string. Arrow flies with the night's cold stare. Winded whispers through the air. Pray ahead in shadows glow. The bow hunter moves soft and slow. Moonlight bends on the forest crawl. Branches creak like a distant call. Eyes like stars, the night does teach. Each breath closes the final breeze. Arrow flies with the night's cold stare. Winded whispers through the air. Pray ahead in shadows glow. The bow hunter moves soft and slow. The bow hunter moves soft and slow.
Hello everybody and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors on Tuesday, August the 26th. And we got a break in the heat. Thank you, Lord. We are down in the high 80s. That's a break in August, folks. I'm fixing to told you. For my part of the country. Make sure I got audio. Yeah, I got it. All right, we're good. So, had a little cool front come through. It's was eagerly welcomed, I'll tell you that. Let's call a few folks out, shall we? Y'all been chatting it up so far. Get back up here at the top. There's my friend Chris Everett. Good to see you. Donald Long is here. Good to see you, Donald. There's my friend Shirley T. I'm driving. I'll be driving. I can't chat, but I'll be listening. Well, I'll say it for you. Shirley loves that song. I know you'd say it if you could type. There's my friend Ernie Brown. Ernie says, hello, everyone. Please hit that thumbs up and welcome to the show. There's my buddy Polar Bear the Chad and my longtime friend Steve Adams. Good to see you. River Rat, tell your mama you love her, son. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. There is Chrissy Brown, the smart half of the Brown family. It's good to see you, Chrissy. Let's see. I'm scrolling down, trying not to miss nobody. Big Slim 91 jumped on me. Big Slim 91 is here. Good to see you, Big Slim. And I think, oh no, there's Curtis. The great Moo Moo. Oh Lord, don't let him have diarrhea today. I hope not. Good God. All right, Ernie. You should be fine taking a coyote on a video or a live. The YouTube is full of that type of content. I would almost assure you that if you're able to take a deer on live, that taking a coyote on live is not going to be any problem. Hundreds and hundreds of videos on coyote hunting on YouTube, and I watch them all the time. So, all right, we are on the Australian map. I am on the Xbox account, so this is the bow hunting account only. I do not use any guns on this account. We're going to talk about what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about little dudes with Call of the Wild. And no, it will not be an issue, Ernie. They use rifles, long-range rifles. It will not be an issue. Should not be an issue. Now, if you do a video, it'll probably be better. Don't think so. I would do a live, but I would do a video on it. If you could get it on camera, that would be better, and then do a video. They use long-range rifles all the time. I do not, excuse me, know what the rules are about live. I've never seen one do it live, so I would do a video on it. And if you need help editing the video, let me know and I'll do it for you. Be glad to help you any way I can. I had a rabbit. I had a rabbit or a rat take out 3 of my pepper plants. Lord have mercy. Did you really? Chrissy says he don't listen to me. Well, I know that. He's sort of mutilated. Oh, Lord. All right, we're gonna head on down this way. This is the beach. This is Crocodile Alley right here. So I am gonna head down to this waypoint. I'm gonna head down to this question mark, which I'm sure is a stand, and probably won't be on. Then I'm gonna make a northerly turn, and we're gonna go down the beach, and we're gonna see crocodiles down this beach. I only have 13 arrows with me for the crocodiles, and I'm using 2 bows today. This is a compound bow. It is loaded with 420 broadheads, which will cover anything from 2 to 7. And this is one of my favorite bows, the long bow. It does not have a sight on it, by the way. It is point the arrow and shoot. So it takes a little practice to get used to it. It is loaded with 720s, which will take anything from 7 to 9. And I do that because it's easier to carry 2 bows than it is to switch arrows if I get charged. You don't have time to get the hell out of the way and get an arrow up, so I can use 2 bows, and that solves that problem. Let's talk about the new update, the free update for Call of the Wild that dropped this morning. We got 3 new weapons. Let me welcome Catfish and Crappie in. Oh, Mark. Got 3 new weapons this morning for free. They are a 254 254 pump action rifle, 257 pump action rifle. Too many guns in this game. It's a 257 pump action rifle. It's rated for animals 2 to 6. That is free. There is also a brand new lever action 22 Magnum. It is rated for animals 1 to 2. And then there is a 410 foldable, one of those foldable shotguns that has been brought into the game, and it is for animals 1 through 5, depending on birdshot, buckshot, or slugs. That's going to be an interesting weapon. It is a single shot. So, those are 3 new weapons that are free with the update. You don't get to say free very often in this day and time, do we? Go check those weapons out. I'm interested in the 22 Magnum, probably the most, followed by the 410. And I want to go duck hunting with a 410 single shot. That really tests your skills, don't it? I have not hunted with a shotgun in a number of years. I have not hunted with a shotgun in a number of years, but when I dove hunted and things, I used a single shot 12 gauge. I wouldn't want to shoot it now at my age. When I was young, that thing kicked the hell out of you. I'm sure it would have me in traction in no time. I'm a little bit braver when I was younger. Mark says they need to hire Troy. He knows everything about the game. Well, yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have friends that are gamers that put these wonderful videos out and give me all this lowdown. It makes me look smart. Oh, Lord. There's my friend Lisa Swain, the catfishing lady. I'm still hung up on burrito. I got to break that habit. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Lisa's going to be hosting some tournaments. If you're not a member of their Facebook page over there, you need to go join it. I cannot remember the name of it right now. But if you ask me later, I could sure send it to you. Lisa's going to be hosting some tournaments, and her and Randy's doing a great job with that, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Wait, you got friends, when did this happen? There is the Grand Mouth in chat this afternoon. Welcome in, Curtis, you knucklehead. That's a stand. I knew it would be. I'm not going to build that. I don't like building these, folks. And I tell you why. It's all right to build it. But when you're bow hunting, you need to really pick your spots better. Yeah, how dare you, Curtis? Yeah, thank you, Lisa. I almost called it woke. That's why I shut up. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, my Lord. Been watching too much news this morning. Y'all have to forgive me. I got a little cough. It's allergies, y'all. Nothing to worry about. It comes and it goes. Woke up this morning all stuffed up. Time the wind blows out of the wrong direction. I get it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just every now and then I get a little cough. I did, however, and I'm gonna have to watch that. I don't think it's associated with a cough. I did spike a fever the other night, but I hadn't had one since. I don't know why I had a fever. I didn't feel bad. and I didn't have any other symptoms. But if it returns for a second round, I am going to go to the doctor immediately. Sometimes we get a fever as humans and it's fighting off some kind of bug and it's unexplained. I did learn something in conversation about that, though. I did learn that inflammation through arthritis can also cause a fever, and Lord have mercy, I have got a touch of arthritis, I'm going to tell you. I've had more surgeries and Carter's got liver pills. So I got lots of scar tissue and I got a lot of arthritis. So I did learn that reading and researching. Back to watching you miss a deer. Ain't nobody asked you anything. Please join B&B OnlyFans. 99 cents a month. Oh, Lord. Yes, Ernest has been nominated for Bank Angler of the Year again. He certainly has. I seen that on Facebook. Well deserved, my friend. Well deserved. You're doing a great job. You've been consistent. You're always putting out shorts and videos. And I am the world's worst about commenting on everything. Carter don't have liver pills. He's dead. By God, he did have a bunch when he's president. There's my friend Missy Kennedy. That's how come he lives so long. Don't you know that? My next tournament has to go through Brian B's lawyer. Well, I think you done a good job when you did it on Brian, so. You bet I'd comment on DoorDash. The only comment I make on DoorDash is when they don't bring my food on time. Shut up, you little jelly roll. Oh, Lord. I'm looking for some animals, some action here, folks. I'm going to head. I want to end up over here, really, is where I want to go. But I'm gonna walk this. Right here is where the crocodiles are at. This is where we're going to get into it. Right here at Opal Point. And so I'm going to hop over here in a minute. Once I walk down here and see what this is. I'm slow as a snail this morning. What the hell makes this morning any different than any other morning? I called you a little fat jelly roll is what I called you. Appreciate you coming in, Missy. Take it easy, don't overdo it. I didn't pass no 10-point buck. I know better than that. I'm worried about that alligator that's growling at me. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. I tell you what, I had that fever the other night. I felt like crap. I was hurting all over. Good thing that didn't happen tonight. Didn't happen on Tuesday night. Hopefully, they've been doing the boar's nest by itself. Speaking of that, boar's nest will be live tonight at 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. Hog Leg and I'll be on there tonight. Y'all might as well come up and join us on panel. Backstage we were, yeah. Oh, look, there's a cow, a bang tang. I'd have to use the big arrows on him. That's a big boy there. It's hard to bring down. And I'm subject to get charged. This bow hunting is a lot slower. There goes that bang tang running across there. Is a lot slower than the gun hunting, folks. And I don't know why that I'm looking at this on the computer. I need this. Set my big end back here and relax. I got it on the TV up here for a reason. So used to looking at it on the computer. A little bit clearer picture up here on the TV. Because I'm on the Xbox. I don't have to set up so straight. We're going to get the new 410 single shot out. And I'm going to try to go shoot some ducks with that. That ought to be fun. Now, take it from a guy that used to hunt in real life with a single shot. You get one shot usually. And that's it. Unless you're really slick with a hand and reloading, you generally don't get a second shot at a bird. So you got to make it count. I hear something over here, but I don't see it. So it ought to be a lot of fun to shoot ducks with that 410. Now we're not going to see a lot of blowing and going until I get down here at the beach. It's just not bow hunting. You just don't get a lot of shots. Unless you're up the tree stand and you got something coming in. I'm a long way from that. I got to get the equipment to do that. Means I got to make some money, which means I got to hunt more, and I ain't hunting enough. He said, get your butt down there to water. Alright, let's make a run down there. Tell you what, let's do. Let's just hop over there and get some action going. That's a doggone stand. I ain't going to unlock that no way. Am I getting attacked? Wait a minute, there's something right here. What is that? That deer is way up. I don't think I could even call that deer in. He's alert. Let's go down here at the water. Steve Adams said, get your butt down there at the water. All right. All right, we're on the beach. Let's see what we can make happen. Make sure I'm going the right doggone way. I hadn't cracked this beach yet, so on this map. Let's say 205. We're going to run down here at the beach. Right along in here is where I will see a bunch of crocs. And I'm probably going to get charged by them, eat up by them, everything else. We're going to head right down here in the corner. That's going to be the beginning of the Crocodile Fest. What about 4? Uh-oh, we got some bang tang up here. Bunch of cows right there. Now them cows right there are gonna go down to this beach where I'm going. I'm gonna push them down there. I'm gonna push them that way and see if I can get them to turn. When they get down to this beach, they're gonna panic and they're gonna turn back. They're gonna run at me. And I'm gonna have to be ready. So I'm gonna try to push them down that way. I'm gonna cut them off here, circle around. And they're not gonna walk in the water. And there's a whole group of them cows right here. When I get them pushed down on this beach, they're gonna turn. Frenzy's gonna start down here and I'm gonna get charged. I'm probably gonna get killed. What's fixing to happen? I have no gun. But this is a money-making proposition right here, if it works out. I just hope the hell there's a rock. See, they're already starting to get funny. You see them right up there. They're already starting to turn around. I'm going to cut them off. Here we go. Oh, God. Didn't work out too good, did it? He just mowed me down. Oh my God. I told y'all what was gonna happen, didn't I? Golly. Oh my God. Alright, let's try that again. I gotta get an arrow in this bow here. Told y'all what was gonna happen. Why don't I have an arrow in here? What the hell is going on with this? I know I'm not out of arrows, ammo. Am I out of arrows? No, I'm not out of arrows. Come on. I got 12 arrows, dude. Am I getting charged already? Oh my God, yes. I ain't got no arrows. The crocodile like got me. I gotta get some arrows in. We're having a major malfunction now. I may have to remove that to get it to go in there. I don't understand why I'm going to put an arrow in there. I'm supposed to put an arrow in there. Alright, we got a little malfunction here, don't we? Let me just take it out of the inventory. and equipped it again. Maybe a glitch. Now that should put an air in it. Yep, it's a glitch. Alright, note to self. I better get some doggone arrows. That's a glitch. They need to fix. Let me see about getting some arrows. I don't even know where the doggone cabinet is. Oh, there it is. Alright, I need to buy some arrows. Maybe some animals laying down there. I'm gonna go down there and check. Melissa has made it in. Good to see you. Somebody said hello to Hoggy. Melissa, I had a fever last night, or night before last. I'm gonna buy about 30 arrows here. Out of nowhere, I had a fever. I'm gonna have to watch that. I can't even get out of the door. Let me out of this place. God dang. Try shooting the neighbor's milk cow. We're going back down here at the beach. Oh, well, I'm not really coughing a lot. It's just, that's allergies. I take some damn cough syrup, it goes away. I don't know why I got a fever. I'm thinking it may be to tell you the truth, I'm thinking it may be a kidney infection. But if I spike another fever, I'll go back to the doctor. And now I spend more time over at that doctor's office. And then I told my wife I had the chills. But you know, I had the chills. I started getting the chills. And then I checked my temperature. I didn't have one. Then later, I had one about an hour later. I like to sit here and shiver myself to death. I don't know why it didn't show up, but in any event, I'll go back to the doctor. I got to go to the doctor anyway. Supposed to go to the heart doctor in a few days, so he can tell me all the stuff I'm not supposed to eat that he knows doggone good well I'm gonna eat. Now there's them cows again. We're fixing to try this again. I'm gonna run them cows down to this beach. We're gonna go for round 2 of this. I'm gonna cut them off where they can't get around me up here, and then I'm gonna, on this hill, and I'm gonna run them straight down to the water. Hoggy and I will be live tonight. There's them cows up there. Let me get this bow ready. I didn't learn my lesson from the first cow. Here they come. It's gonna be a chore. God, doggy. Is that all of them? No, I hear more. Oh, I missed him. Bow hunting is a trick with these cows, man. All right, let's go down there and see if I can get any gators. That's hard to do. Yeah, I'm not laying off any of that. You better write a prescription. Uh-oh. You better write a doggone prescription. What he better do. The first time I found out I had high cholesterol, he said, hey, you don't need to eat this. You don't need to eat that. And don't eat this, and don't eat that. I said, hey, you better start writing a prescription. Hush all that talk. Don't drink whiskey and don't eat bacon. You must be out your mind. Oh, y'all hear them crocs, don't you? I don't want to lay down. Lord, don't do that. We're going to sneak down and see if we can't get us a crocodile. They pay good, $1,000 a skin. I'm going to see if I can't get us one. I need a little money. Kind of poor. This map is really not bow hunter friendly without a stand or two on it. But we're going to do it anyway. You hear that son of a gun growling? There she be, right there. That's a big old 8. How far are you? Out of bow range. I need to get another 30 yards. Even have a shot at that dude. Put a waypoint on him. I got some sort of idea about how close he is. We got to get at least 40 to even have a chance. I can use this rock here and try to slide up on him. This ain't like hunting with a gun. It's a big difference. I almost want to ask you to go back to the rifle. Well, it's the challenge of it. That's the fun part. It's the challenge of it. That's why I got 2 accounts. And I got the other account that I use a rifle on. We're gonna go for a hunt on the other account. Oh, look here. Look at this. I stuck that pig. I shot him right in the face. He's gonna pop up here in a minute. Yeah, I don't know why people call me when they know doggone good and well I'm live. That's my friend. Now he knows I'm live. He gonna tell me I'm a working man. I ain't got time to wait on you to get done being live. You're not doing anything. He'll watch this show later and be like, Frost said I didn't do anything. There's my crocodile right there. Now he's dead. I'm going to sneak up here on this one. Try to get this one right here. If I can get him. Now the trick on these crocs, that's 55 yards. That is the maximum that I can shoot. So what's the trick on the crocs as far as getting them with a bow? Well, let them charge you. Oh God, wrong bow. We're gonna have to go with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You son of a gun. Wrong bow. Let me go get this one. The trick on the Crocs is to wait until they come out of the water, and they will come out. But that's $1,000 right there. So, I have no tripod. Oh, what is this? Is that one laying right there? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that may be a rare skin type. Okay, I'm gonna crawl up on this one. This is not good to be doing right here. Don't try this at home. This will get you eat every time, because somebody could come out of that water running, and if they do, I'm dead. Y'all see me jump up, start running, you'll know I hear one coming. I got one. Sandy toes. Yeah, it cooled off here about 14 degrees. I tickled this boy. Let me see if I can see that joker. He's right there. I hope the hell that ain't the one that... There's another one right here. Uh-oh. This thing got me scared to death. I'm gonna shoot him. This is gonna be a long shot. Oh, this is really too out of my range. I'm supposed to tell you all that, but I'm gonna try it. I got him. Hey, I did good on that. I made a good shot. I killed him graveyard dead. I think. I'm sure gonna walk up here slow. Oh yeah, he did. Hey, there you go. That's how it's supposed to be done. This is a rare fur type, I think, or skin. Let's see what this is. Piebald. All right, Troy. Beautiful shot for a beautiful dude. We'll take it. One in the bag. That's a good shot for this bow. I'd take a bow, but it'd throw out the back, so I won't. Colin, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you. That was a good shot. Now I can make a pair of boots. Yeah. There's going to be some more Crocs up here, so we're going to just kind of... Oh, right there. Well, that's some big boys there. All right, I'm going to lay down and crawl up. That's the only way you can do it with a bow. You can't get close enough without it. I mark it, and I know I'm 145 yards. She said, good Lord, not only did you hit it, But you killed it. That's the end of the stream. Yeah, we just stop it right there, right? I might have another bag up my trick. I might have another trick up my sleeve. Can't ever tell about fraud. I'm pretty good with the bow when it's standing still. And running shots I hadn't quite mastered yet. And all that is just repetition. I will get there. Just like with a gun, you know. I make running shots with a firearm all the time. Yeah, I got one. About a 46-yard shot. But it was standing still. Bow hunting's hard to do when it ain't standing still. I'm going to try to get up here and get close enough to get 2. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I need to be about 43 yards. So I need to close about to another 50 yards. I can do them from 65. It's awful shaky. I don't have a whole lot of cover right here, folks. Tell you the truth. But there's 2 right here. It's perfectly laying out here. I need another 30 yards. There's a bang tang up to the left. Let's see. Oh boy, they're getting weird on me. They're getting real weird on me. This may not be a good thing to be doing. I may end up somebody's lunch. Okay. We're going to try to get another 10 yards out of it. Just another 10 yards. It's starting to get shaky. Alright, we're gonna do it right here. Because they're getting weird. Got him. Longer shot. I'm gonna shoot high. Missed him, shot low. Shot over him. I got one. I don't think I'm gonna get the second one. It's too doggone far. I'm gonna elevate to 65 yards. Oh, he's gone. I just shot under him one time, shot over him one time on that far one. Your dad be eating them hot peppers. Let's see if he floats up. See if I got him good enough. There's another crocodile up there. See that one? Let me get these. Make sure this is unlocked. I'm gonna wait and see if that crocodile floats up, but I definitely hit him. Bang tang up here in the woods. Somewhere. Over that hill. Dan is a wild man. We would have never guessed that. I don't see how them boys eat them hot peppers. I know. They are crazy eating peppers like that. Well, come on. Are you going to float up or not? I'm hoping we get a floater. Be my luck I hit him in the foot. We'll wait a few more minutes. So let me talk to you a minute about how you can make some money on this map. So if you start out down here at the far corner, you can put a tent here. And each time you unlock one of these zones, there's going to be one right down here, and there's going to be one right down here. This whole beach is full of zones. So what I've done on my other map, which is on the computer, is I've got a tent here, a tent here, and on so on down. I got about 4 or 5 tents on this beach. And I'll fast travel to those tents. And when you run up down this beach, you shoot these crocodiles and they move. They'll go from, when you shoot some out of an area, they'll move down there. And they'll just keep moving further down the beach. And then after they reach the end of the beach, they'll go all the way back up to the front. They just recycle. So you can come here and make $40,000, $50,000 in a flash. Now I would advise you to do it with a gun, because the way I'm trying to do it is overly difficult, and we do not have a floater, and I have waited as long as I'm going to wait, because there's crocodiles to be shot. I very badly need a first aid kit. I think I own one. So let me get one, because I'm fixing to croak. No, I do not own one. I got to have one. I got to have one. Now we own one. That thunder scared the dickens out of me. Put this in the backpack. All right. Alright, that gives me a little repair of the body damage. Okay, let's move on to the next victim, shall we? 2:34. I can run it in a while. Yes, the thumbnail for the show tonight is a good looking thumbnail. I look very close to on that thumbnail as I actually look. Hogleg, however, his muscles are a little bit big. I was a little disappointed in the way he represented himself. I'll have to talk to him about that on the backstage tonight. He's a little muscle manish, but he represented me well. So I will have to compliment him on that. That is probably the closest prediction of how I really look. This camera does not do me justice. I probably missed the whole chat, Sandy. Lance, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. I really do. I want y'all to know that I watch y'all's shows, even though sometimes I don't say anything in chat. Sometimes I don't get to watch it till the next day. It just kind of depends on what I'm doing. But I do watch. And just because I don't say anything don't mean I'm not there. I like to lurk a little bit. Melissa's laughing at me. Yeah, this camera does not do me justice. This is a cheap camera and it really doesn't show my beauty or my bod off like it should. I'm going to have to invest in a better camera. I have a separate camera for my OnlyFans account. And I can't believe there's 25 people in there listening to my bull crap. Y'all must be desperate for entertainment. He said, yeah, everybody knows Flipper's a stalker. Shut up, nobody asked you anything. Go eat an M&M. Oh, Lord. Nobody asked you anything. We are crawling up to the next, hopefully the next victim. Yeah, watch River Rat. River Rat's got it going on, baby. I don't know where that growling's coming from. I hope I didn't overlook one. I'm getting Facebook messages. I don't know who's doing that. Somebody's wearing me out on Facebook. There's one at 72. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of an angle on this one. And bring it into the realm of... He is nervous. I'm going to try to get close enough to get a decent shot. I need to be about 45. Not there yet. Somebody's sending me a bunch of Facebook messages I'm probably getting talked about. We're right there at the threshold. Just stay still, big boy, and smile real pretty. Right there we are. Oh, wrong bow. Zeroed at 43. I'm going to jump up, put a shot on this joker. Grilled him. I hope. Yeah, he's already floating. All right. I busted him good. We let him float back to the bank. I see the next victim is laying up there. Not very big, but it's a payday. We will go get him next. Little action on the beach. Little action on the beach. Perfect shot. Right through both lungs. That's $1,300 payout right there. Alright. I'm going to mark it. That way I know how far I am from it. I'm 176. I'm going to ease up here. I'm going to crawl my way up to range. He's floating. Sort of reminds me of Troy. Yeah, you getting timed out on the boar's nest tonight. Oh, Lord have mercy. See what kind of abuse I get? I tell you what. Try to be nice to him because you know he's got deficiencies. And he just talks ugly to you. What's that boy? I just tried to get him some therapy, but it ain't doing no good. So let me ask y'all a question, a serious question. I know I like to joke a lot, but I'm going to ask a serious question. On the screen up here, on the platform, I know a lot of y'all watch on the big TV. And to those that don't watch on TV, that do watch on the big TV, it's not going to matter. But there's a lot of you that watch on the phone. Is it hard to see the game with the setting, the current screen setting I've got? Meaning I've got the overlay underneath, and the screen is a little smaller. Is it hard to see on the cell phone? And how many of y'all watch on a phone or a tablet? It makes it hard to see. I like the design of that, but if it's not viewer friendly, it's not worth the crap. That's why I'm asking. You got a good view on your phone? No, it's fine on my phone? Okay, that's what I want to know. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I find it fine. Thank you. Okay, and that answers my question. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Good, 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 good. All right, we're gonna. It's gonna be a problem where he's at. I'm gonna have a problem getting to him. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to stand up and look. Oh yeah, we're good now. I'm probably gonna blow this. I'm gonna have to be real careful here. Make sure he's not getting, he's alert. All right, I'm gonna have to hold a little high on this one. And this is gonna be a guess shot right here. If I move any closer, he's gonna go. I think I got him. I hit him. Oh yeah, I did good. He's dead already. The problem with it is your face. If I wasn't so concerned about YouTube flagging you for me timing you out, I timed your ass out 10 minutes ago. Shut up. Oh, Lord. That was a good good shot. I had to guess at that one a little bit, Dan. I was about 52 yards and I was zeroed for 43. So I had to hold a touch high. We'll see up here when I pick him up exactly where I hit. But I got a vital because of that big blood spot right there. I'm pretty good with this longbow. But I do a lot of practicing with it. That's a little high. I actually got him in the neck. I was kind of aiming for the lung, so 50 and a half yards really. But he's in the bank, so. All right, let's go find the next victim. If you're wondering why I'm not using the compound bow, it's because the arrows that I've got in it are not big enough for this species. It's easier to use two bows. Oh, I'm gonna crawl up. It's easier to use two bows, in my opinion, than it is to switch arrows. You end up shooting a diamond animal with the wrong arrow, you ruin it. So that's how. Yeah, about 50 yards is about this bow's potential. I can make a 50, I can make a 65-yard shot, but it gets a little shaky. I mean, it's shaky. Yeah, they's aggravated. Thank you, Colin. They's aggravated me about not being able to shoot a bow. I'm not very good at it when they're running, but I'm pretty well. But I do a lot of practicing too. I mean, sometimes I'll just go to the range and just sit here and watch YouTube and shoot over and over and over again on the target range. So with both bows, so it helps. It makes a difference. I may play Fishing Planet on Thursday. I had played this week, unless somebody got something on their mind. I don't know. I decided I may put up a sheriff stream. May put up another sheriff stream. We may run Sheriff Troy on Thursday. I know that's popular. Let me see if I can find that gator where he went. He's walking around out here. Got his back turned to me. I got a bad angle on this. I need to create myself a shot. So I'm going to crawl around, try to get a broadside on him. He's not going to cooperate. Alright, I'm going to try to. Can't go any further without getting in the water. So, this is 36 yards. I'm going to have to hold a little low. Drilled him. Drilled him. Oh, there's another one up here somewhere. I'm going to wait because I may get charged. There he comes out of the bush. Shot him on the run. That was a good shot, folks. Now, I shot that one moving. Not moving very fast, but I did get him. There's the arrow. Shot him in the neck. God, look at that first arrow. That first arrow. You think that bow ain't got the penetration? That's the first shot. I shot him right under the jaw, and he went all the way to the tail. Second shot, I shot him in the neck. We'll take it. I got another one out here making a bunch of racket. Oh, there's two right there. I think we found the Gator gold mine, folks. I got a dead one I got to go pick up here. How far are you? 97 yards. All right, we'll go get this one and then we'll work on them too. 100% better on the Crocs. Well, actually, if the deer is standing still, I'm very good with this bow. I done hacked him off. Now, son, you fixing to learn a hard lesson. Dead. And this bow is very lethal. I'm going to tell you that. Guess we didn't learn anything from your buddy, huh? I'm not going to shoot again. That's a waste of air. He's dead. Tell by the blood spot. He'll pop up any second. I'm very good with this longbow. He's popped up right there. But it's all about the yardage. You need a rangefinder. If you're trying to play this, if you're trying to do bow hunting, you got to have a rangefinder. There is a range finding site on here. I don't like it. And I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. Because I'm old and I don't see as good as I used to when I was young. And I don't like how small the target dot is on it. I can't see it. It's good. So I just don't use it. I use a single pin glowing on my compound bow. And you want to put that little black tip right where you want to hit. It's a very good bow. Huge fan of this bow. I'm gonna go out there and get him. You try to hurry me out there to get him so I can get eat. I know what you're doing. Let's see how much money we made, shall we? So I spent a little. I made everything back I spent a while ago, and then some. We made about $14,000 on this little trip. And that's really what the crocodile hunting's about. I got two up here. And I told you this beach was going to be loaded with them. So we're going to walk up here and get these, try to get these jokers. We're just going to keep walking the beach. I'm about 300 yards from them, so I don't have to crouch down yet. They don't even notice you till you get 250. So I can walk up right till I get to 250, then I'll crouch. And then I'll walk in a crouch till about 150. Then I'll crawl the rest of the way in. Appreciate everybody coming in today. I kind of enjoy the bow hunter series. I know we hadn't done it in a while. It's sort of a thinking man's game on a lot of levels. Especially when I get enough money here where I can start placing stands in some deer locations. I know where to go because I've played this map. Thank you for coming in, Colin. It was good to see you, and I appreciate you, and you're welcome anytime. When I start placing tripods and tree stands up, we'll be able to get into more of the traditional bow hunting. Being there when the deer come through, and look for some trophies with a bow. But I just enjoy the challenge of it. I have graduated on this game further enough that all I'd be doing with a rifle is running up down the beach just making 200-300 yard shots. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I like a little thinking man part of it sometimes. Where am I going to place my stand to get the best opportunity? Did I put my stand in the right spot so when the deer come in, I got to think about where the wind is at. I got to think about a lot more things with a bow than I do with a rifle when I can reach out to 350, 400 meters or yards and knock one down. So I had this account. Thought, well, we'll just start a bow series on it. I didn't need 2 accounts to play on, but I had this. I thought, well, we'll just do a bow series on it. Now we're going to try to get 2 for the price of 1 here. 72. These 2 crocks are about a yard or 2 apart, so I'm going to try to crawl up here and split them right down the middle. And try to get one on the right first because he's closer to the water, and then get one on the left. Don't know if it's going to work out or not, but we're going to try it. We're at 62. I need to move up about 20 yards here without getting spotted. We're good. We're still good. This ought to be getting close. Yep, another 10. Now he's alert. We're going to have to do it. If we're going to do it, they're going to start moving on me. I don't know if I got him or not. I hit that one for sure. Go check. Well, I got one because there's already a floater. So, don't know about the second one. I'm headed out. I'll catch you guys at the boar's nest. We will be there. Thank you for coming in. My friend, much love. I'm gonna pick this one up. I'm gonna run up here and see if I got another blood stain. Another blood spot. That was actually a really good shot for that distance. Let's run up here and see if I got a blood spot. Yeah. Not a very, oh, there he is. We did get him. Miss Sandy Toes. Very nice lady. Very fun person to communicate with. We talk quite a bit on Messenger. I like to send her videos, funny stuff. Very nice lady. Good people. There's crocodiles all over this thing. There's a wolf. I mean a fox. Good Lord, that's a number 7. It's a big one. Quail. A shrub quail. I can't wait to try that 410 out on these ducks. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be an interesting hunt. That's going to be challenging. One lone soldier at a time. So I learned something the other night when I had that fever that I didn't know. And it's going to be interesting to ask the doctor about it. I did a little reading. And of what I call the phantom fever. And proposed the question about having a fever out of the blue. And what I learned was that you can actually get a fever from arthritis. And I may have talked about this earlier, but kind of got off of it. Inflammation from arthritis. Now, I didn't know that. Now, I wouldn't take any Google advice. It's the gospel. As far as doctrine goes, I'm certainly not saying that. But it would be an interesting question to propose to the doctor. I done spooked that joker. To see what kind of answer you got. what their opinion was about it. But I am taking my temperature often to make sure I'm not running one, but if I run it again, I'll have to go to back to the doctor. I'm not much for going to the doctor. I'm gonna tell you all that. I've had my fair share of doctors. Nothing against them. I just don't want to visit them that often. It's like going to a restaurant when you know the food's bad. I'm going to use this little hill right here as cover to the left, because he's down on the bottom of the hill. So I'm going to use this as cover, and hopefully that's going to let me get a shot on the downward angle, because he's looking at me. And right now he's got the advantage. So I'm going to ease around here and crawl in this grass and try to get the advantage. Keeping my back, the wind blowing in my face, of course, so that I don't get winded. We are at 63. And I don't have an angle really on him as far as a broadside shot. So I am going to continue to crawl around to try to create myself an angle. I may have to take a little bit more difficult shot on this one. We are at 53 yards. Probably not going to get maybe but about 10 more yards closer. So I'll crawl up here to this lip on this ridge here and check it right here. I'm going to have to take a little bit more difficult shot on this one. We're at 46. We're going to do it right here. I missed. I think that shot was to the right. We'll know in a second if we got blood. But I can tell you I missed. Nope, I grazed him. The fox. I doubt this one floats up, but we'll stand here a minute. Very little blood. That was a grazing shot. Oh. Hello. $65. He's gone. Oh, he's going to make it easy on me. Hello, son. Yeah, just keep coming, son. I'll feed you something you don't want. He's dead. He's dead. They're all around me. Good grief. He'll pop up. There he is. Yeah, I hit him. But not all that great. That may be him that I shot a second time. We'll find out. Gotta watch my back, I know that. End up somebody's lunch. I think I see one way down there on the corner. There's two down there. Three, and one right there. All right, let's go get this one and see if there's two shots in it. There is one shot. It was a good shot too. I'll be standing in this water. All right. Well, let's run down here and see if we can't get these two. Or one of them. I'm just trying to make a little money. Have a little fun. One good thing about having this game on a console as well as computer, if I want to go on a trip, which I do now and then. Wife goes concert, and sometimes I'll go with her, and I don't know much I'm going to a concert, but oh crap. I heard something running out of the water. I ain't much for going to the concert, but sometimes I go with her. We just go out of town for a few days. I went to Austin not too long ago, and I'm gonna crawl up. I can take the very easily take the Xbox with me. So if I wanted to play a game while she's at the concert, have a drink, watch some YouTube, Xbox is easy to transport. Throw it down in a good quality bag, grab the controller and make a run for the border. Some people say, well, you need your laptop gaming PC. Yeah, they're really expensive. And to get one of those, and they're just not as much to them as a desktop type. Harder to upgrade them too. So. We are headed to the next victims. This stream turned out to be kind of slow in the beginning, but we've had quite a bit of action here on the beach. We are up to $40,000. I think that I will be able to go ahead and buy me a few arrows and my first portable stand with that money. And that opens up another avenue of some tree stand hunting or tripod hunting. Let's see how far we are now. We are 57. We are at 55 and got a bad angle. You'll turn around. I might try to shoot you. I don't really like this angle, but we're gonna have to go with it. I'm zeroed for 43, so I'm gonna have to hold a touch high. Nailed him. No doubt about it. That was a beautiful shot. All right, now that that one's in the bag, now I can afford to crawl around a little bit and get this other one. And who said Troy couldn't shoot a bow? Got no faith in me, baby. Troy not only shooting that bow, Troy kind of showing out a little bit. That's what practice will do for you. Old saying, practice makes perfect. It's not accurate. Quality practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Not perfect, but I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm happy with it. Let's see how far these jokers here are. He has got his back turned to me like I stole his woman. I'm gonna ease around here and see if I can create myself an angle. He gonna make it hard on me. At 5 o'clock tonight, we have the fantasy football draft. Some of us in the community are in. I will see you tonight, my friend. Have a good evening. All right, we're going to try to get this one here. If he will be still, this one's going to be difficult. I'm going to try to work my way around where I can get a... I think he's mad at me. That's about as good as it's going to get. Right at 43 yards, we're going to hold it right on. Reeled him. He's not going far. He's not going far. You'll pop. You'll pop up in a minute. He already popped up. Look at this. I want y'all to see this. That arrow hit up here and went all the way back here. Turned and stuck right there. You can see the entry. That's something, ain't it? Now we'll go get this one now. Oh yeah, that was a vital hit all the way. All the way. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. We have made it all the way down to Opal's Point. And I am going to see what this is right here. And there is a lookout point up here. And it's going to be about 1,000 yards up here. I'm going to go ahead and run up here and unlock this, because it is a little bit difficult to get to this from where I started. So I'm going to try to scale this rock and hopefully it don't fall on my head and get this unlocked, so I don't have to make this long run to get back here. I will be live on Thursday. Bring in probably it'll either be Fishing Planet or Sheriff Troy. Probably need to do a Sheriff Troy episode. We hadn't done that in a while. If I don't get up and they've done a update and broke everything. They have come out with some really cool mods for that police game. Enhanced on some of the mods that I already use. They've been updated. And I'm going to do some installing on that one day and upgrade our game. I called it our game because I share it with y'all. And the enhancements on the mods will make the quality of show I can put on so much better. So I'll be doing that soon. And I'm going to try next week to maybe break out the new 410 and go see if it's duck worthy. Do a little challenge hunt. I'm going to run up here and open this. And those of you that may be wondering, this is the Australian map. This is Sandy Toes territory. It does. I can do a helicopter. Patrol. And really, to do that really good, I need some scripts for it. Some of the, I may not be able to get up here. I'm going to try it. Some of the SLRP server play. Oh crap! I'm going to have to go that way. They do some air patrols. There are several servers, good quality servers to watch. They do the police game. It's actually really good content. I watch Jeffrey Gamer a lot. It's going to be a challenge at this rock. I watch Jeffrey just about every other night. They're on every other night. break my neck. Silver Lining Roleplay. Shortened it for SLRP. They put these doggone things on the most difficult part. Yeah. And Jeffrey had left for a while, was doing some other stuff, but he's back on SLRP, and he's got his Air One privileges back. I gotta find a way to get up here. It's gonna be a booger bear. That helicopter's a great asset when you need, especially at night. I'm thinking one of these days that they're going to have that game. Rockstar bought 5M for a couple $1 million. And I'm thinking one of these days that you're going to have a version of the police game that's going to be 5M ready, that you're going to pay a monthly subscription probably to play on, would be my guess. Companies generally don't go out and spend a couple $1 million on something unless they think they can turn a profit. Bay Area Bugs, very popular. Yeah, very popular. I started watching the police game when they were doing. I cannot get up here. The LSPDFR, they were doing it multiplayer. Bay Area and his group was kind of the innovators of that whole thing. This is going to be a son of a gun to get up. I may have to scrap this. And a lot of the guys, the OGs were as the leaders in what we've got today. Lord, I started out watching Bugs 10, 15 years ago. But I'm thinking there's going to be a new path for 5M, and it's going to be a monthly subscription thing, which would be nice because you could pretty much buy your subscription package and play the doggone thing without having to do all the work. There's a lot of work into having a server. Anybody that's thinking they're going to get a server and throw it up in 2 or 3 days and keep it maintained, keep it running sharply without any hiccups and not have to do nothing to it, you live in a dream world. Yeah, old cat. Yeah, they do a great job. It's a lot of fun to watch. I enjoy watching Jeffrey. Silver Lining Roleplay has a realistic server, and you never know what's going to happen from night to night. Sometimes the patrols are a little slow. That's just like police work. You're not always going to have an eventful hot night. It depends on what the civs are doing and what skits you got out for the night. And some nights it goes sideways. But the not knowing what's going to happen is always fun. And then you got people that are not only police officers, but are great civilians that are part of these servers that make all these things. Because without them, you wouldn't have the quality of content that you got. The COs do not get enough of recognition. Good Lord, you reckon they can put a few more stairs on this? A lot of stairs for a fat guy to have to crawl up. I'd opened a whole new section of the map. Let me see if I can find out what the closest house is. Now, right there. I'm going to run down here and open that while I'm right here. Yeah, it sure can be. But I can't jump that. Sure can be a lot of fun. They have some funny sieves on there. I've seen some funny stuff. Good Lord, this is... Oh, that wasn't the thing, dude. Thought I could jump off there without hurting myself. A little bit high. And especially the ones on TV, yeah. Well, every patrol is not glamorous. People think police work is glamorous, exciting. It's really not. About 80% of the time you're bored to death. Nothing going on. Quiet. 10% of the time. The other 20% is divided with scare you to death, make you crap your drawers, or, you know, balls to the walls, so to speak. But 10 of that 20% scare the crap out of you. So, that's just the life of patrol. We are here. We made roughly about 18K today. After I spent a little money, so it was a good day. And that's all I got for today. We've had 157 people come in and watch this mess today. I got to save a little voice for tonight. God bless you and thank you for being a part of Real and Virtual Outdoors. And I will see you guys tonight on the Boar's Nest, and I will be live Thursday at 1 o'clock. And as the great Porky Pig would say,
That's all, folks.
it sure enough is. I'll see you in about 5 hours. God bless.